Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to go over a very important immigration rule that a lot of people don't know about. And the rule is that you have to update USCIS anytime you change your address. In this video I'm going to answer some very important questions regarding this rule, such as how do you update your address with USCIS and how long do you have to update your address with USCIS. So make sure to stick around. Hi everyone, so for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michael Ashoori and I'm a US immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles, California. At my law firm, we regularly post videos to make sure that you have the important information you need regarding US immigration. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button now. Also, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up so that YouTube knows to share this information with more people. So let's get started. As I mentioned, in today's video, we're going to be talking about this very important immigration rule. And the rule is that you must notify USCIS anytime you change your address. So let's start off by answering this question. Where does this rule come from? Well, the rule comes from the Code of Federal Regulations. Specifically, the rule comes from 8 CFR section 265.1. And the rule basically states that all non-US citizens have to notify USCIS anytime they change their address within 10 calendar days of changing addresses. So now that we have that general background, let's answer the next question. Who is required to notify USCIS when they change their address? Well, there's multiple classes of people that have this requirement. The first class of people, anybody that's in the United States on a non-immigrant visa. For example, if someone's here on an H-1B visa or some other type of non-immigrant visa. The next class of people that have to notify USCIS anytime they change their address are green card holders. So if you're a lawful permanent resident, you also have to notify USCIS when you change your address. The third class of people that have to notify USCIS when they change their address is a US citizen that's the petitioner for an immigrant petition on behalf of someone else. And the fourth class of people that have to notify USCIS when they change their address is somebody who's previously submitted a form I-864 affidavit of support on behalf of someone else. So the next question that I want to answer is, how much time do you have to notify USCIS when you change your address? Well, you have 10 calendar days from the time that you change addresses. So for example, if you're moving, you have 10 days from the time that you move. Again, I want to emphasize that this is 10 calendar days, not 10 business days. So it's really not that much time. Something important that I want to mention is that for some classes of people, in certain cases, they may have more time than 10 days. Again, depending on their particular situation. So make sure to consult with an experienced immigration lawyer or to look up the specific rules for your particular situation. Okay, so the next question that I want to answer is, how do you update USCIS when you change your address? Well, in most cases, you do this by filing a Form AR-11 with USCIS. Now, this is a very simple form to fill out. It shouldn't take you more than 5 to 10 minutes. The form can be accessed online on the USCIS website, and it can also be submitted online as well. I'm actually going to provide a link to the form in the description of this video, so make sure to check that out. Now, I want to mention two very important points. The first important point is that changing your address with the US Postal Service does not notify USCIS. Some people think that you can just notify the US Postal Service and that will take care of your obligation to notify USCIS. This is not the case. You still have to notify USCIS directly. Most often you do this by filing a Form AR-11. The next important point that I want to mention is that each family member has to fill out their own individual AR-11. You can't just fill out one AR-11 on behalf of the entire family. Also, lastly, another important point that I want to mention is that, again, in some cases, the way that you update USCIS is not with a Form AR-11, so you want to look into the details on your particular case to make sure that you're doing it properly. For example, certain people that are in the US on a student visa have a different process on how they update USCIS on when they change their address. Okay, so the next question that I want to answer is, why should you update USCIS with your new address? Well, there's three main reasons why you want to do this. The first reason is that it's the law. If you knowingly fail to update USCIS when you change your address, it's a misdemeanor. It can be punishable by a fine or up to 30 days of imprisonment. So you want to make sure not to mess around with this rule. Now, the second reason why you should update USCIS on your most current address is that failure to comply with this rule could jeopardize your ability to obtain future immigration benefits in the future, such as a visa or a green card potentially. And the third reason why you want to make sure to comply with this rule is very practical. USCIS uses your most current address on file to send you various forms of communication, such as letters or case updates. So you want to make sure that USCIS has your most current address so that when they're mailing you something, it actually gets to you. So the last question that I want to answer is, are there any exceptions to this rule? For example, are there any people that are exempt from updating USCIS when they change addresses? The answer is yes. There's mainly three classes of people that are exempt from this rule. The first class of people are diplomats, so people in the US on an A visa. The second class of people that are exempt from this rule are foreign government representatives to international organizations, so people on the G visa. And the third class of people that are exempt from this rule are certain non-immigrants that are in the United States without a visa and they're in the United States for less than 30 days. Okay, everybody, I hope you guys found this information extremely helpful. Again, in this video, we talked about the rule that if you change addresses, you must notify USCIS. We also went through various other questions. For example, how do you notify USCIS? Who's required to notify USCIS? How much time do you have? And various other important details. If you know anybody that can benefit from this information, make sure to share this video with them. We're all about empowering you with knowledge. So the more people that can benefit from this information, that can actually watch this video, the better. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.